Hi guys, it's Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland. It is a coffee time and I bring you another top 10. So today I'm going to let you know about one of my favorite horror Funko Pops. I have made a top 10, but there are so many cool ones that it was really hard to choose. Alright, let's start with a relatively new one, and that is Black Phillip from the movie The Witch. And this pop it's just beautiful, and I love the design, the mold, everything. The fact that they chose this pop to release it, it's just so great, and the movie was amazing. And I still need to get my hands on this bad boy because it's definitely one of my favorite molds. It is definitely one of my favorite designs and molds for a horror pop. Then I chose Hannibal Lecter, and I chose the one from Silence of the Lambs, and this is played by Anthony Hopkins. And the reason why I chose this pop is because I think it is fantastic the way that they decided to design the pop, and I love that they chose the scene where he's being transported and they decided to make the Funko Pop like this because it makes it very original and unique. And come on, this movie was amazing, and Anthony Hopkins in this movie, it's just fantastic. Then obviously from the movie It from 2017, I have some pops that I need to talk about. Basically all the Pennywise. I love all Pennywise, but let's just mention a couple. So I really love the one with the teeth because it just looks so freaking cute. And then we have the one with the spider legs, which is also adorable, and I really love that they decided to pick this moment in the movie. And then of course we have the one where he has this thing for the fireplace stuck between his head, and I just love that one so much because that part of the movie where, you know, he's hunting the kids in this abandoned mansion, it is fantastic, and I love the kids' reaction in these scenes. And when he comes out of the fridge, that is just too much. I don't know if I just spoiled that for anybody, but come on, if you have not watched the movie by now, what's wrong with you? And why are you doing my channel if you have not watched it? Then we have Cthulhu, because this pop, it is amazing, it is big, it is awesome, it is massive, and the character of Cthulhu is a classic in literature, and the fact that they decided to do it is amazing. It was one of the only book pops that they have ever released, and they released a couple of different versions from him as well, and it's definitely one of my favorite horror pops. Then we have Metaluna, and they released this one together with some of the classics like Dracula and Frankenstein and stuff like that, and it is one of my favorite designs because this pop just looks amazing, and the colors and the mold, everything, it's just fantastic. And I should have picked more of the classic pops, but you know, there are so many out there. But definitely the classics wave, you know, with the Bride of Frankenstein and all of those, and Nosferatu, they are just amazing pops. Then we have Krampus, and Krampus, it is another great mold, another great design, another massive big pop. And the best part about Krampus, it's the back of the pop. Since I have my Krampus here, I'm gonna show you the back, because when I got it first in the package, I just looked at it and fell in love with it because, I mean, come on, it is just adorable. But then I turn it around and look at this. Ta-da! There's his meal. So he eats little children, there he is. And the fact that they decided to put the kid here and everything in the pop, it's just fantastic. And Krampus is a fantastic creature, and I love it. And this pop, it's just amazing. They also released different versions of him, but for now I'm just fine having the original one. Then we have Jack Torrance, and my favorite one is the one that is a chase, which is the one in the snow, and I do not have that one, I only have the original one. But the fact that they took the one in the snow with the axe and made it a chase, it sucked for me, but it is an awesome pop design, and it's definitely one of my favorite ones because I love The Shining. You guys know I love Stephen King, and I love the fact that they did that one. And also from The Shining, definitely the Grady twins, this 2-pack, it's definitely also one of my favorites. Number 8, we have Jason Unmasked, and this is another pop that I don't have, and this one I doubt that I will ever have because it is really expensive. It was, I believe, a Comic-Con exclusive many years ago, and many years, I'm talking like it was 30 years ago. Anyways, it was like a couple of years ago. It was a Comic-Con, I think, exclusive, and it's really hard to find, but I love the design so much, and it is like so Jason, and I think it's adorable and cute, and I wish that I would have it for my collection. Then we have Freddy Krueger, and I picked this exclusive one with the earrings in his hands because I think it is fantastic. I think it is a great detail. He's a bit different from the original because this one is not wearing the hat, but it is from a very specific scene from the movie, and I absolutely adore this one. And let's be honest here, there is no other Freddy Krueger if it's not Robert Englund. And the last pop that I want to mention in this video is one that is close to my heart because it was one of the first ever horror movies that I saw when I was a kid, and that is Regan from The Exorcist. And I love this pop because she's all puked and the box was puked, and it's just so cute, and it also feels really heavy, and I love that she has like these restraints on her wrists as well, and I just love this pop. They could have made it a Funko ride with the bed. Who knows, that would have been a great idea, but anyways, I'm super excited that they decided to make this pop. And now that I'm talking about movies that I first watched that were horror movies, one of the first horror movies I ever saw was Dracula by Coppola, and it's one of the best love stories ever. So I'm still waiting for the pops on that, so dear Funko, can you please make pops of that? Thanks. In the past, I've been lucky and they've been releasing pops that I wanted, like the Hellboy wave, and now we're getting the Lost Boy pops. So maybe one day I'll get Dracula pops. Alright you guys, so these were some of my favorite horror pops. Let me know down below what you thought and which are your favorite ones. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, to follow me on other social media, the links are down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next coffee time. Bye!